screaming right now. Like, legitimately screaming. There's no way to know. Like, we just have to wait. Oh my gosh! You could do totally like the, what's it called? The, ah, Bonnie! Oh my gosh! We lost eyes on Freddy, but that's okay. Guys, oh, I know. Welcome to night 5. The phone call scares me starting off every time, and I am not gonna touch it. I will open the cams once an hour, or maybe twice an hour. But I feel like that worked really well last time. And I was talking to my sister, and she was like, you need to just not talk. You just need to stay focused, but I can't help it because I like talking to you guys. And this is our poor friend, our coworker, who got snatched. Okay, I gotta get my head in the game. I gotta put my armrest into sports mode and throw my phone over there. Okay, here we go. So, it's 12 a.m. That means I can do a starting check. Oh man, I just got like, I don't even know, just like, not trauma, but just nervous. Because I want to beat it so bad. So Foxy is awake. And no eyes on Colin or on Bonnie. Oh wait, I think that's Bonnie right there. I'm so excited. I love this game. Oh, and Foxy's already on the move. Woohoo! Okay, those are my 2 checks. I just realized I just wasted them. Ooh, which is going to be so bad when Foxy's coming. Dang it. I'm going to have to just catch it. Like, use my best listening ears. Of course, Foxy's out already. No, I know. Like, literally, bright. Oh my gosh, Chica. Bright and early, like, Foxy's ready to spook. Chica's up ready, too. Watching this game stresses me out. I know. I'm sorry. That's why I try and be like, self-care, yay! But it's too spooky. Okay, Colin's gone. Yeah, Colin's coming to get me. I was watching last week's, I was just watching a little bit of last week's or 2 weeks, it was last week's video, and I literally almost had it in the first run until I forgot about Bonnie. Like, I was so close. Okay, people. I was so close, and I was so, like, kind of mad at myself, because I was like, man, I really almost had it. I have fight songs stuck in my head. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. We have killer animatronics. Exactly. Who doesn't want that? Like, it's the best advertising I ever... Got him. Best advertising I ever heard in my life. I could hear him running. I knew he was coming for me. Sorry for the early jump scare, but... Woo! My heart's racing now. I'm awake. Woo! Okay. There's Colin. And for those of you that are new, FG, I guess. Colin, I can never remember this duck, or someone told me it might be a chicken. I can never remember the duck's name. Colin is what always comes to mind, so I have dubbed him Colin. Bonnie, only 1 a.m. and your heart is racing. I know. Literally, it gets me too quick. We're 2 a.m., 65%. I just need to breathe. I'm too young to be so scared. Uh-oh, we lost eyes on Colin. Oh, gee, it was the kitchen. It's the kitchen. Okay, we definitely lost eyes on Colin. I think I just checked the camera like 4 times. Oh, exactly, FG. Y'all thought the army would have the first warbots. Nah, some weird pizzeria does. Honestly, they should sell them to the war, like to the army, because they are terrifying. But the thing is, like, they're not that effective because during the day, they just sing songs and maybe they dance, I don't know. But they just sing songs. It's during the night. Like, they would have to be specifically, like, night sniper bots or something because they wouldn't be effective during the day. Unless you were trying to, like, annoy your enemy to death, then you could send in some singing bots that turn in... You could do totally like the, what's it called? The, ah, Bonnie! Oh my gosh! What's the war horse? The Roman war horse, whatever it is. You just You sneak the animatronic in there, and it's actually just a demon. FG says, did you know that the animatronics alive is actually children's souls? I had heard that. I heard that, like... Ah, Foxy! Woo! I heard that there was a very suspicious backstory, but I don't know anything about it. So this is... I didn't put it on my title, but this is a blind playthrough. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's prior to this run. Well, this series of runs. But I did not know that. Bubba says, night stealth bots. Exactly. And I have lost eyes on Colin, which makes me very nervous. Oh, Freddy's peeping. Guys, it's 3 a.m. Trojan horse. Thank you. I'm sitting here. Roman Italian soldier battle pony. Thank you. 3 a.m. 38%. I'm very excited, but I don't want to get my hopes up because I say that. That's what happened last time. I was like, I'm feeling very good about this. And then Bonnie got me. But we've gotten Foxy. I'm talking so much because I'm really excited. We've gotten Foxy now twice in a row. That's pretty good. Oh, there's Bonnie coming to hunt. And Freddy and Colin is gone. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Boom. Play the game and stream it at night. I'm streaming at night right now, actually, and I'm very, very nervous. Bonnie's gone. Where did Bonnie go? Like, seriously, that's why I have to do the self-care, is because I have to calm down so I can go to sleep. Just feel bad vibes, and boom, it's all fixed. Exactly. Okay, I gotta stop checking. 4 a.m. Please don't kill me. There's Bonnie. We lost eyes on Freddy, but that's okay. Guys, oh, I know. No! No! Oh, what happened? I was doing so well. Dang it. That's okay. I'm feeling good, though. That was a really good run. I know. I'm so upset right now. Dang it. Because I was checking and I was like, okay, Freddy hasn't come. Normally he'll fill up the screen and he'll just be like looming there for a while. And then he'll come and like jump scare me. He just totally finessed me on that one. Dang it. I thought I had it all right there. Ugh. That's okay. Man. That was a good scare, though. I felt that in my soul. It's because you felt good vibes. Oh, it's because I felt... Yeah, okay, I feel really bad about this run. Like, I don't think I'm gonna last long in this run. See, but that just gets me down, though. Like, I gotta be excited. Lost eyes on Freddy, but it's alright. Says while singing, dies to... dies to Freddy a couple of seconds later. Honestly, that's the summary of my experience playing this game. I'm like, oh yeah, oh, Foxy! Woohoo! I didn't even check that time, I just heard him. That's the summary of my gameplay through this game is like, well, I don't know where they are, but it's fine. And then I sing a song about it, and then I die. I let my guard down too easily. But I just got Freddy, or Foxy, so that was pretty dope. Okay, Freddy's still up there. Colin's over in the kitchen. Or, not the kitchen. He's up by the bathroom. Gotta go. Bye. Thanks for joining, FG. Woohoo! Thanks for following. See ya. Oh, cams are down. Okay. Sing a song and hope all is fine. Yeah, seriously. But that's what gets them. Like, they always come when I'm, like, minding my business, singing a little song. So I just gotta be like, oh, and oh, I saw Colin. But then I'll trick them because they'll think I'm not ready since I'm singing. But then I'll be ready for them. Okay, Bonnie and Colin are both chilling. Just like me, just hanging out. 1 a.m., 77%. Man, that was actually a really good run. Big brain plays. Exactly. Like, as long as they think that I'm not paying... Uh-oh, cams are down. As long as they think I'm not paying attention, I'm set. But the problem is that I actually do get distracted and I forget that I'm supposed to be paying attention. So it's not that big brained. But I try. Oops, I meant to open that. Let's see. I just keep remembering that I got scared and that was so funny. I was feeling so good. So on the Discord chat, if I can beat this, we were talking on the Discord server that we're going to do a pizza party and I'm going to go make pizza. So all the supplies are downstairs and I'm ready to do it. I just have to beat this. But something else we were talking about on the Discord server is if you look at that cupcake over there, I'm also going to do... Ah! Foxy! I need to not talk. If I can beat the... Or... Hi, Colin. Just one of the times I'm going to do like a Five Nights at Freddy's cupcake decorating. It'll just be cute and fun. But anyway, maybe I've said that before. But if you're not on the Discord server, you should join it. Share your input on what I should do for... I'm getting distracted. Share your input on what I should do for... Cams are down. Self-care. We also just chat about different things. Games, whatever. I'm also going to be playing... I'm looking into playing Stray this week. I don't know if any of you have heard of Stray, but I'm excited about that. So if there's a time that works best for you to watch Stray, I'm... Not this week. What day is it? Monday? Yeah, this week. Oh, boy. I'm at 2%. Or, I mean... Lily Pie, my day's going really well. Freddie! My day's honestly going really well. I'm having a great day. So every Monday I hang out with my church group of friends, and we played a really fun game today. So I'm just feeling good. And I was feeling good about this stream. I'm still feeling good, though. Dang it, Freddie. Yes, Bubba. Discord server. It's fun. I mean, I have fun. I like talking to you guys. Ah! Dang it. Yeah, that scare was excellent, unfortunately. It just makes me laugh because I'm excited. Everyone's asleep right now. I'm excited to go back and watch the replays. I just think they're so funny. I don't know why. Okay. My heart's racing like, wow. Okay, I shouldn't like diss on them because then I'll get even more spooked. I was gonna say it's not like they're even that scary. There's just something about it that's like actually spooky. So Foxy and Colin are up, and I can't see anything in that other room. So, okay. I'm missing something because Colin has gotten me the last, or Freddie's gotten me the last 2 times. So either I'm just messing up, like forgetting to check these cams, or I'm just like missing him and not seeing him when he's there. So I'm going to have to work on that. And I sat on that cam screen for too long. Oh man, I'm going to lose my voice again. Dang it. When I first played this, my voice was gone the whole week. And then the second time I played it, it was gone again. Honestly, I could do it without checking cams, except for Freddy. Because I'm confident in my ability to hear Foxy. Maybe I shouldn't get too confident. But I'm getting confident in my ability to hear Foxy. So, gee, I really just need to be watching for Freddy. And Bonnie gets me sometimes, but man, that was spooky. Okay, I don't dare. I want to drink my water, but I don't dare. There's Colin. Remember to breathe, everyone. Colin's gone. Bubba says, the first time I played FNAF, I did it in a pitch black room alone at like 1 in the morning as a dare from some cousins. Were you so scared? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just double checking. You said you were alone, so like, you were just playing by yourself. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could do it. If I wasn't like streaming and chatting with people, I think, oh, okay, I saw Freddy. I saw his eyes. I think I would honestly get too scared because I don't do well with horror. I don't do well with like gore or graphic, like anything, but I have fun with this because it's fun to chat, and I don't know. Like, it's not that scary, all things considered. It's just jump scares. Okay, I gotta save this battery. I gotta save this power. Terrifying experience as a 12-year-old. Oh my gosh, I imagine. Your core memory is just fear. Okay, Freddy's watching me. Freddy has his eyes on the prize. Oh, Colin's back. I'm just gonna close this for a little bit. Because I'm spooked. There's Bonnie. I hate doing that, but I don't know what else to do because Freddy keeps finessing me. But I don't know if he'll come and get me while Colin's standing there. Like, I thought that there was a strategy to it, but now I'm not so sure. So. Oh my gosh, okay, there's Freddy. It's a good thing we have the door closed, even though it's eating all our power. How are you guys doing? How's your day been? Lily Pie asked. I think I answered and then I got scared. But I want to hear what's up with y'all. There's also a huge thunderstorm outside my house right now. Like big lightning, crazy. Oh dear, Bonnie's gone. Crazy rain. Just like super crazy, and so it's adding to the fear because I hear in my headset like thundering and rumbling, but also I hear outside my headset big Gee. Whoa, my gosh, I thought I heard footsteps. I also hear outside my headset thundering and rumbling, and it's scaring me. Pretty good. Also, yes, you did answer. Okay, good. Sometimes I can't remember, so I'm glad. And I'm glad to hear it's pretty good. Yeah, I had to drive home in that thunderstorm. Yes. Seriously, it's so crazy. Whoops, I didn't mean to open that. Whoops. That would have been bad. It's a big storm. Oh man, 3 a.m., 30%. Gee. Please, please leave, Bonnie. Okay, I better check for... Ah! Door's closed. It's okay. Okay, nice. Uh-oh, I better close this because I don't have eyes on Freddy. Oh, man. I don't know what to do about the power. So I think when Colin's back here and we don't have eyes on Freddy, that means Freddy's lurking and he's trying to get us. Ugh! I hate that we're only at 23%. It's okay. Okay, we'll open that back up. I was like, where did Colin go? We haven't seen Fox yet at all. Okay, there he is. He's on the run. Everything's okay. 4 a.m. Okay. Just gonna use my best listening ears. Everything is quite alright. I don't remember how that goes. But it's from Annie. The lack of power is fine. The lack of power is extremely alarming, but everything is fine. Oh no! I have terrible news. Everything is not fine. Because we forgot about Bonnie. This is terrible. Foxy is going to get us at the same time Freddy gets us. Why is the power going down? Like, I'm not doing anything. So what was happening was when Bonnie or Chica get to the doors, they won't jump scare me unless I open my cams. So it just freezes. Like I can't close it. So I was sitting there trying to close it, but it won't go because they just like they lock it. I don't know if you can hear the sound. It's like a ticka 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 when I click the button. Dang it. I knew Foxy was coming for me. Man, that was so close. It's okay. Let me see if I can mute. Oh, the phone's not going to go maybe. Okay. Anyway, so Bonnie snuck up on me, but wasn't jump scaring me because I wasn't opening the camera. But I couldn't close the door, so Foxy got me anyway. Dang it. That's okay. Okay, Bonnie and Chica are awake. I think. I don't have eyes on Chica, but... Oh, yeah, I do. Because that's Bonnie. Yeah, I can hear that sound, and wow, that's brutal. Yeah, we were so close, man. 4 a.m. It's okay. I'm not giving up. I want this. That was just luck. Hi, Chica. But I think we've figured out the strategy for Freddy now. Okay. Oh, I want my water, but I'll wait. I should have waited to start the night again. I'm just so determined. I want it so bad. I want to beat this, I mean. I'm having a great time, honestly. Like, this is fun. Oh, I thought that star was Freddy's eye. I'm glad it wasn't Freddy, though. Like, I knew it was coming. I would have been sad if Freddy sneak attacked me. Jump scared me. Surprise attacked me. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I would have been sad if he got me three times in a row. But at least I know that I know what I'm doing. Okay. Everything is okay. I'm getting really excited to make pizza, though, so I hope that I can make it. That sounds really good. There's Chica. Oh, wow. We're having a everybody party. You gotta go. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching, Bubba. Chica's gone. Where's Freddy? Is he still up here? No. That means he's lurking. And I saw Foxy over on the left. Sir, I don't know where Freddy is, but I need to save my battery. I don't have time to flip around on the camera so much. There he is. Old buddy, old pal. Just waiting and listening. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure while I'm waiting and listening, I gotta make sure that Bonnie doesn't sneak up on me again. Okay, 2 a.m., 57%. This is great. Uh-oh, that's not great. Because that means Freddy's trying to get us. Yep, now Freddy's back. Okay, that actually... Woo! Hi, Bonnie! That's actually a good strategy. That might work. If Foxy could run right now, that would be excellent. I'd be quite happy about that. Oh dear, my laptop's not charging. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I don't want to take my hands off. Oh no. Ah! It's a good thing I picked up my remote. Okay, it's charging now. We're good. Bonnie, please leave. Okay. 43%. Just listening. There's Freddy. Foxy! Woo! Got him! That's honestly, like, probably my proudest moment in the game is catching Foxy when he's trying to get me. Nothing else hypes me up more than, like, catching him. Okay, Freddy, you're really wasting my power here. There I am, 29%. We can do this. There's Bonnie. Okay. Just waiting. Speed. Am I speed or is Bonnie speed? Because Bonnie was definitely very fast there. Oh, okay. Freddy's gone, but so is Chica. Which is not a good sign. Okay. Saving power. No, you can't do this. Can't do what? What can't I do? Oh, both? Oh, both of us are speed. That's very true. Oh man, we're so close. Please, Freddy. Please, my dude. Double fingers crossed. Like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? There's, like, I have to leave the door closed. I don't know what else to do. Everything is okay. Please turn 5 a.m. Please turn 5 a.m. I don't know what else to do. I have to leave the door closed. At least I can drink my water now, I guess. I'm nervous I'm gonna get scared and spit it everywhere. Where you at, Freddy? There he is. So every hour is a minute and a half. We just have to sit here for a minute and a half. He's sneaking up on me. He's crawling. Duh! Man! It's okay. I got this. Rip is right. That was a big rip. That was hard. I feel like both doors were closed for a long time on that one. Okay. Take a breath. Get some water. I just want to eat that pizza. Everything is okay. We are gonna get this. We're gonna get this. I keep looking at this speaker in the bottom corner and I'm wondering, maybe I've said this before, we've done this so many times. I'm just wondering like what the other night guards listen to. Like they're here alone in this little security shed. What are they like grooving to? Do you think they listen to podcasts or like rap or something? I feel like if I was a night guard, I wouldn't listen to any music because I would be terrified. So I'd just be listening to the sound of my impending doom. Oops, I didn't mean to leave that on. What's that? There's a quote from a movie. It goes, "I'm patient. I can wait." I feel like it's Lord of the Rings or something, but that could be very wrong. But it's a guy. I think it's a guy, and he goes, I'm patient. Maybe it's Harry Potter. I'm patient. I can wait. Let me know if you know, because that's what's in my head right now. I feel like it's a villain. I bet that they listen to the music the Freddys and the others are playing. No, because the other night guard that got stuffed, bless his heart, said that he hated, I don't know if he said he hated the music, but he was like, if I had to sing those same songs over and over, I would be stuffing people too, or something like that. He said something like that. So they probably listen to it because they have to. I thought that banging was Foxy for a second. But I don't know if he would listen to that on his free time. Somebody's rattling around. The others could like it. That's true. The other night guards, assuming there are other night guards, they could enjoy it. Maybe not everyone, like, hi Colin. Maybe not everyone dislikes the songs. Oops, I gotta turn that off. I mean, open that. Oh, gee. Ugh. I'm just waiting for Foxy at the moment. There's Bonnie. Oh, there's Freddy. I now have Get Your Head in the Game from High School Musical stuck in my head, which is not particularly helpful, but I'm really trying to get my head in the game. There's Colin. And Freddy. Yeah, man, we just, like, we are doing so well, and then Freddy comes and sits here for, like, probably 2 hours or so in game. Not that long, but a good amount of time, and just eats all our power. There's Bonnie. Okay, 3 a.m. Oh, my cam wasn't moving. My camera wasn't moving and I got so spooked. I don't play games. You guys are trying to trick me. Man, I was doing so well. Foxy! Woo! Man, now we're back to double doors closed. Oops, I gotta pull my armrests back up. I think Freddy's right out there waiting for me. Cams are down. 4 a.m. It's like the, I think my head is just full of musicals. It's like the song from Into the Woods. It goes, the agony one. That's how I feel right now. Okay, 11%, 4 a.m. Nope, Freddy's gone. So we're about where we were last night. Foxy! Okay, I caught Foxy. It's okay. I'm really proud that I caught Foxy right there, actually. Now we wait. I think we still had to get through all of 5 a.m. Yeah, like, we were at 4 a.m. still. I don't think we had hit 5 a.m. yet. Yep. Man, okay, what do I do? I need a strategy. I keep running out of power. I need to check the cameras less. It really just hurts me when they both come to the doors at the same time. Like, that eats all my power so quick. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. That's okay. I'll be patient. Sorry for the fruit snack ASMR. Okay, it's not opening. That's okay. Looks like Dish Bonnie is up. Sorry. Okay, it's really not opening. Hang on. I muted my mic so I could like crinkle it, but I still couldn't get it. So fruit snacks 1, Dabria 0. Freddy 6, Dabria. What are we at? Night 5. Dabria 4. Okay, I gotta stop checking the cams. I get nervous and then I start clicking. Is this, I was thinking while I was watching the video again from last week I should say, is this an okay place for my face cam or should I move it? Because I don't know if y'all can see Bonnie and Foxy over there when they come. Should I move it down or is it okay? Let me know. Because I can move it super easily. Okay, Freddy's up. I just want you guys to be just as spooked as I am when they pop their little faces up. Freddy's gone. Dum-dum-dum-dum. I wonder, I think that is Freddy singing. I feel like it's gotta be Freddy, because I don't know who else it would be. Because there's no one else here at night except us. Now that we've lost our security pal. Well, I guess I don't know if he was ever actually here. Because, oh no, it was an active phone call. I was going to say, I can't remember if it was a recording or if... Where did you go, Colin? I couldn't remember if it was a recording or an actual phone call, but it was a phone call because the phone rang. So... Just me and my animatronic pals. Ugh. Cams are down. Oh wait, no they're not. I just went in the kitchen. That's my bad. Okay, let's check over here. Bonnie is up over there. We'll just wait. I'm gonna close that just in case. Now we're good. There I am, 47%. We are further than we have been. Bonnie's trying to finesse us in the last second. I'm honestly holding my breath. These people. Don't dare open that door. Ugh, we get so close every time and then Freddy has to come and bully us. I'm waiting for Foxy too, honestly. Like, I'm just waiting for him to creep. Okay, cams are down. Don't know where Freddy went, but it's 4 a.m. 18%. There's Bonnie. There's Freddy. And they're gonna eat us. You're really killing me, Freddy. I'm gonna not check it for like the first 2 hours, I think. That's gonna be my strategy. Because I don't know what else to do. Oh, got it. I'll just have to not check the cams. We have like 30 seconds left of 4 a.m. and then we'd still have another minute and a half, so we did not make it. But we're getting close. I can feel it. Okay, next time. I got this. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say take and then whatever number it is, but I don't even know what take we're on anymore, honestly. Okay, one morning check. Everyone's asleep. Now we wait and listen. And I'm gonna eat my fruit snacks. I forget that listening means, like, I can still check with the lights, because otherwise I'll be in trouble, but I forget about that. How is the power still going down? We seriously have to turn that fan off. Like, if there's secretly a way to turn the fan off this whole time, I'll be... Oh, I'm pushing all my buttons. I'll be so annoyed if there's a way to turn the fan off. I have this little horn, I guess. Can I spook them with it? That would be kind of cool. Oh, that would be so sick if I could scare them with it. I think it's just for fun, though. I wonder what that is. I should check on Freddy. Okay. I wonder what that is, though. Like, is he just holding... Am I, like, just holding a little horn? Oops, I'm clicking on things. Just trying to get more fruit snacks. So, I was gonna say, it doesn't work when I'm facing the door, but Bonnie snuck up on us and I couldn't close the door, and then Foxy got me. So, that's not a very effective strategy, unfortunately. Dang it. I was having a good time actually eating my fruit snacks, though. Man, how did I miss that? Because I feel like I was checking relatively frequently. Lily Pie says, I have to go for a bit, but I'll be right back. No worries. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're able to come back. Bye. Spider Monkey, thank you for following. Hi, welcome to the stream. I have been doing night 5 last week and this week now. Maybe the week before, I can't remember. But I'm just getting absolutely finessed by Freddy. But it's okay. I'm just bored. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you're on the stream. If you're bored, you should try... I mean, I'm happy you're here, but you should try playing Five Nights at Freddy's, because it will definitely keep you awake and alert and very terrified, I guess. It's 12 a.m. and I'm still at 85%. Oh, there's Colin. Maybe you know, Spider Monkey is, I was gonna call him Colin. His real name is Chica, but I always forget that. Is Colin a duck or a chicken? You got to night 5, I can't even get past 1. That's okay. This game is hard. Honestly, like, it's difficult. And it's stressful too, so I have to stop and take a break, which is why I do the self-care afterwards. I don't know if you saw in the title, but I do the scare aspect and then the self-care because it's just hard and it's stressful. But I believe in you. If you keep trying, I believe you can do it. Definitely a duck. I thought so too. It's like, it's bright yellow and I feel like it has a little beak. Yeah, like it has a little beak. Oh no! We missed Bonnie. Okay, well. At least we know that... Oh, crap. I was like, I can't open the cams. I did it. That's okay. Get jump scared in the middle of the night. It's almost the middle of the night here, and I am getting jump scared. So, yeah. It's not really a great game to play at night, but I feel like at the same time, that's what makes it a great game to play at night, because you just get terrified. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's kind of exhilarating. But I'm also excited. If I can beat night 5, I'm going to make a pizza, and I'm really excited about it. That's my reward for beating night 5. The self-care portion is going to be a pizza. So we'll see if I can do it. But in my... I was going to say in my description, I can't remember where it is, but there's a Discord link that you can join, and you can leave your input on what you want to see me make for self-care if I ever get through this game. You got yelled at for screaming? Oh no! That's valid. My family's very patient with me because it's late here, and they're all very patient as I'm like in here just screaming my head off. Okay, there's Chica, there's Bonnie. I just gotta get my head in the game. I gotta stay awake, paying attention. I'm back. Welcome back, Lily Pie. I'm glad you were able to come back. Oh dear. I lost eyes on Colin and on Bonnie. You broke your controller? Oh my gosh. Like just rage quitting or like fear? This game, honestly, there have been a couple times where I'm like ready to just give it all up and stop playing, but it's fun streaming because I feel like that motivates me to keep playing. Like talking to you guys just keeps me going. Oh, and the cams are down. I'm nervous. I gotta shake it out. Woo, and my shoulder just popped. Oh my gosh. Okay. I threw because of Foxy. Oh my gosh. Foxy scares me. Like, oh boy. Some of the jump scares from Foxy are so bad. I totally understand. Like, Foxy can be so spooky. He's not that bad if you're able to listen. You just have to listen, and then you can hear when he's coming, and you're able to catch him. But he's so spooky. I didn't know he was coming the first time I played. I didn't know he was in the game, and I seriously was so scared. There's Colin. Chica is coming. Yes, good call. I call him Colin because I forget in the moment, but good call on Chica. Oh, and Bonnie, both of them. Starting early with both. The TV is muted. Like my game? Are you able to hear my game? I don't know what that means. Oh, there's Freddy. Okay, I gotta save my battery. Chica and Colin are up. I can't lose eyes on Bonnie, and I'm listening for Foxy. Oh, the TV was muted when you... The TV was muted when you played. Oh my gosh. No wonder you got jump scared. Oh my goodness. That would be so spooky. I could not do it without sound. Okay, Foxy is awake. That would be so spooky. I can't even imagine. Because that's honestly, like, that's how I know that they're coming to get me. So I just have to... I have to keep the sound up loud. But not too loud because then I'll get scared. And then I had a nightmare. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. You definitely need to do self-care after you play this game. Because it is too spooky. Uh-oh. Trauma. No, honestly. That's very valid trauma. Well, I'm glad that you're willing to still watch, even after being so scared. Because this game is pretty spooky, but I don't know. It's fun to play with other people. Oh, hi, Bonnie. I have to remind myself to breathe and drink water so I don't get too scared. Freddie's trying to get me right now. It's 3 a.m. 40%. He always waits until I'm doing well, and then he just stands in front of the camera for hours, and it's so annoying. Ah, he's awake. That's good. We haven't seen We haven't seen Foxy yet, and I'm getting nervous. Okay, I just gotta wait. I gotta be patient. Breathe. I'm exuding bad vibes into the universe. I was about to say, I'm feeling really good, but that's how it always gets me. So I'm feeling mediocre. I'm feeling... I can't. It's just not how I feel. I feel slightly apathetic. There's Bonnie. That's not true. I'm feeling good, honestly, but also very nervous. Oh, I thought my remote was frozen. I just wasn't far enough over. Okay. 4 a.m., 18%. I didn't check the clock when it turned 4 a.m., so I have no idea how long we have. Please, I just want pizza. Oops, turn off. Woo! Gotta save our power. And I have not heard Foxy at all. It's making me really nervous. Yeah, this dude's trying to run me out of house and home here. We get so close. There's Chica. Cams are down. But there's nothing I can do about this door. Okay, minute and a half, starting now. We have 4% left. Oh my gosh. Ah. Man, we get so close. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, gee, okay. We probably have like a minute left. I don't think we can sit here for a minute. I don't think. Ah, we were doing so well. I think this is like the second closest I've ever gotten. I just started checking too much at the end. I started getting too nervous. I have 30 seconds left right now. Or 45. I don't remember how much. We are so close. I know, Astra. So close. Okay, brace yourselves. Ah, man, we were so close. No. Okay. Here we go. I want this pizza so bad. I'm going to beat it. Then we're going to go. We're going to make pizza. And then, I don't know, probably next week I'll start the second one. I'm so determined. I cannot give up until I get this. I might give up, but I'll try not to give up, depending on how hungry I get. Here we go. We were so close. Man. Okay. One check. Everyone is asleep. And now we are just going to listen and intermittently check the lights. Oops. Oh man, nope, can't do it. Okay. I kind of zone out and I forget, and so then I just start checking. I need to not do that. My headset's caught on my chair. I'm so deeply afraid. The thing is, oops, when I'm not checking the cams, I just forget to check the lights. And so I gotta stay on my A game and keep checking the lights. Ah, I keep leaving the lights on. I turn away too quick. Oh no. Okay, I can't open my cams over there. And I have to hope that he leaves before Freddy comes. Ah, man. I just checked it too. Can I scare him? Go away. Okay, the horn does not scare him. It does nothing. I will not be discouraged. I'm so determined. I seriously want to beat this. The majority of video games, like before I started making videos, the majority of video games I would play, well, and maybe it was just because I was younger, but I just like wouldn't finish them. And so I'm so determined to actually like beat this one. But then part of me is like, well, I could just like skip to the next one, but I just want to beat it so badly. So we'll see if I can do it. Provided Freddy doesn't come. Please just go away. Colin, Chica. I didn't even hear him. I never even heard him run. Normally you hear Foxy run. Man, that was just a silly, goofy round. That's okay. We'll do it again. We'll be ready. Usually, like, this is about the time, like an hour and a half or so into the stream, I just start getting so tired. Not even, like, physically, really, just, like, mentally. So I gotta stay awake. I gotta be on my best energetic game. Yeah, I think I just have to check the cameras more. Like, it's not effective for me to not check them. Because I've lost every time I've done that. Man, that was so close. Yeah, see, like, I just zoned out there. I totally forgot what was happening. Okay. Cams are down. Chica's on the move. Foxy's awake. Oh, Freddy's... I think that's Freddy's up there. Chica is hanging out. 12 a.m., 88%. Not the best we've ever done, but we're trying. I want to flip through the cameras, or like the screens, and see if I can find that picture. I'm pretty sure on one of the... Oops. On one of the You're joking me. You're literally joking me. What I was going to say is I'm pretty sure on one of the cams, you can see a picture of like Freddy's pizza that they make there. Anyway, so I wanted to look at it and try and replicate it, but I don't know if we're ever going to get there. No, I'm determined. We will try to get there. Man, I start out so strong. Like, I get here, I'm ready, I'm like, woohoo! And then I get to this point and I just get so, like, annoyed with the game. Okay. We are keeping our eyes open. We are staying awake and alert. Okay, Chica and Bonnie are on the move. Cams are down. It's hard to balance because I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I need to be patient and just sit here and wait. And then I kind of go into like autopilot or something. I don't even know. I just zone out and forget. And so I gotta stay focused. Okay, there's Chica. There's Bonnie. See, when I'm doing the cams, I'm like much better at checking the lights because it's like cams, flip, lights, lights, flip. And both of them are here, 12 a.m. That's not a great start, but we are trying. No sign of Freddy, which is good. That's so weird that I couldn't even hear Foxy that time. I don't even know what happened. Da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Okay, 1 a.m., 78%. It's... Okay. Check the clock. Honestly, we might just make the pizza anyway, because I'm hungry and it would be a waste to not make it. So we'll see. We'll see, but I might just do pizza anyway. Because we're trying, like, oops. That's what counts here, is that I'm trying to beat this, and y'all are supporting, and that still deserves to be rewarded, even if I'm still... Oh, there it is! I knew I saw it. Oh, I don't know why it's by the bathroom, but I knew I saw pizza. Chica's up there. Anyway, that's... Our effort still deserves to be rewarded. So, that's self-care. Okay, I'll have to go back and look at that pizza more in a little bit when I'm not so nervous. Okay, there's Freddy. 1 a.m., 64%. Freddy is here. That means he is never going to leave us alone. We're going to try our best to listen for Foxy. Oh, he's not even awake. Okay. I'm getting antsy. I need to stop checking so much. I just start to get nervous and then I go crazy. There's Freddy. Man, we were so close. I just keep reading Astra's comment in the chat over and over. We were so close. But that's okay. We can get close again. Provided they don't run our battery down. Patience. Okay, I can wait. I can wait. I keep checking. I can wait. I can't wait. This is so hard. 3 a.m. 33%. Celebrate. My fun day. My fun day. My day. My fun day. That person up there has 1 candlestick on their cake. I would not want to celebrate my first birthday here. That is too young to be so close to animatronics. Oh, gee, why did I open the door? They would have both gotten me. This dude, he's been here literally since 2 a.m. That means he's... I didn't even hear him. Did not even hear a sound. It's times like these when I question what I'm doing and how I'm ever going to beat this. We'll do some yoga, breathing exercises. I just don't have a strategy. I think that's the most discouraging part, is that I feel like I don't know what to do, but really, like in reality, I feel like I'm doing everything that can be done. Like if there was something else that could be done, I would be doing it. I wish even that I could just like pick up those little papers on the desk or something. Just have like some other action than just checking. Okay, Colin's awake. You could look up a strategy guide or something. I thought about it. I honestly, like this week, I was like, maybe I'll just look up a strategy and figure out how to do it. But then I was like, is that cheating? Because then it's not like blind anymore. But on my Link's Awakening walkthroughs on Friday, I definitely have to use a strategy guide. Because for whatever reason, the mechanics of that game are so difficult for me. Hi, Bonnie. So maybe I will have to do that. I feel so bad every time because I don't want to be cheating. I don't even know if that's cheating. Okay, Freddie's here. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Like, I want to beat it and know that oh dear, cams are down. And know that I did it just because I was, like, doing amazing. But sometimes that's not how it's going to be, you know? Like, sometimes you need help. And I guess that's okay, too. It's okay to ask for help. Okay, 1 a.m., 77%. Gee, I was very lucky. I have the stream pulled up on my phone right here, and it keeps flashing because it's a couple seconds behind. So the light will flash up here, and then it flashes down there, and that's why I keep looking down. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, why have I not been able to hear Foxy? Oh, gee, Freddy. That's so weird that I haven't been able to hear Foxy. I was getting too prideful. I was like, I keep getting Foxy. I was getting too prideful. Yeah, the sense of accomplishment might be worth it. I know. That's why I gotta do it. Like, if I could just beat it, not looking anything up, but knowing that I was able to do it of my own... I don't know, it's just a game. It doesn't matter that much. But just knowing I could do it of my own skill, it's kind of cool. I don't know. Hi, Chica. There's the pizza. There's Freddy. I'm keeping an eye on Foxy now. Chica's gone, but Freddy's still there, so we're going to keep that closed. 2 a.m., 55%. Oh, there's Bonnie. That means they're both sitting here. Trying to ruin my life and make sure I never eat pizza. What is your favorite pizza topping? I think I asked this on the Discord. No, I didn't. But what is everyone's favorite pizza topping? I will tell you, I bought cheese. I bought mozzarella cheese and pepperoni. Oh man, see, this is where I start chatting and then I get distracted. And then I get stuffed. I bought mozzarella cheese and pepperoni and bell peppers. I really like bell peppers on pizza. And onions. And just to be controversial, I bought pineapple because I personally like pineapple on pizza, but I know that that is a hot debate. So let me know, 1, what do you like on pizza? And 2, do you like pineapple on pizza? And Comniconia says, it might be just a game, but it still feels good. Exactly. And isn't that why you play video games? Like, there's something so satisfying and just, like, you feel good knowing that you've accomplished something. Even if it's just a game. Like, someone put in the effort to make it and to be able to play it. And so as the player, like, you're fulfilling whatever the mission is that they've set forth, as well as you're just, like, finding your own success, I guess. Hi, Bonnie. Lily Pie says, I like onions. Onions are good. They are not my favorite food, but I do think that they are pretty good. Okay, Freddie is just hanging out. Astra, Italian sausage and pineapple is my fave. Really? Italian sausage is the spicy sausage, right? Like, it kind of just has a natural little spice. Lily Pie, I am not a fan of hot pineapple. It is really just up to your preference. That makes sense. 18% 3 a.m. Freddie, you're killing me, bro. That makes sense. Like, some people just don't like hot pineapple. Oh, I just had come to mind pineapple and ice cream. I've never had it, but that just like popped into my head as cold pineapple. That actually sounds kind of good. Maybe that sounds gross, but that sounds kind of good to me. Maybe I'll have to try it. I know people eat balsamic vinegar on ice cream, and I am too scared to try that. You guys, you're killing me. Anyway, I know people have, like, eat balsamic vinegar on ice cream and have said that's good, but I don't dare try that either. Okay, see, here's the thing, though. This isn't skill. Like, this isn't, okay, not to, like, blame, but I feel like this isn't my fault that they're both just sitting here waiting for me. 3 of them are waiting for me right now. There's nothing I can do about that. Astra says, it is kind of spicy, but it's delicious. I'll have to try it. I did not buy any Italian sausage because I was just going cheap. But Lily Pie, I say leave the doors closed until you die. Yeah, I didn't have a choice on that one. Like, Bonnie came up and they opened. But yeah, I'll have to try. So I don't remember what you said because the chat scrolled past it now. Astra, do you try or do you eat the Italian sausage with the pineapple? Normally when I do pineapple on pizza, I'll do it. What do I eat it with? I was waiting for that one. I don't remember, but I feel like it can only go with certain flavors. Like, not barbecue chicken pizza. I wouldn't eat it on that. I wouldn't eat it on, like, a super cheesy, fancy basil pizza. I feel like it only belongs on certain pizzas. You do? Okay, I'm convinced. I want to try it. So there's, near where I live, well, kind of near. Yeah, I don't even want to acknowledge the fact that we just lost it. But kind of near where I live, there's a Mod Pizza. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's probably, I don't even know how close it is. It's probably like an hour or so. But they have a Mod Pizza, and it's basically like a Subway, but for pizza. And so I think I'm going to have to go there, and I'm going to have to try the sausage and pineapple. I could just make my own. But also, I just really like Mod Pizza. I think it's so good. I have a skateboard. I'm trying to keep myself hyped up and motivated, so I'm chatting now. I have a skateboard and I have a whole bunch of different stickers on it. And one of my stickers is like the Mod Pizza symbol sticker. And I just think it's cute. So, yes, I do. I often do pineapple, sausage, and pepperoni. It's a good mix of spice and sweet. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to try that. Sometimes I like the Meat Lovers pizza, but I usually just do Supreme with like sausage and then like, I really like corn on pizza. I'll do corn, pepperoni, bell peppers, I can't even remember what else. Just like everything. Onion. Oh, Foxy! Everything. Homniconius. Mod is really good. 10 out of 10. I agree. It's honestly... I don't love a lot of pizza places, but I think Mod is so good because the crust is like thin. I think it's thin. I haven't had it in a long time. It's like thin and crispy, and they just cook it like, oh, there's Freddy. They cook it so well. It's just delicious. Oh man, I'm getting so hungry now. Okay. I am so determined to beat this so we can go have our pizza party. Yeah, anyway, Mod is really, really good. So if you find a Mod pizza near you, you should definitely go. Lily! Oh my gosh, Lily Pie. You don't have to try this, but you can close both doors and just wait forever until you die. Honestly, I'm desperate at this point. Next round, I will try it just to see how close you get. I will try it. I will take any suggestion at this point. Within reason, I am willing to try anything. That's funny. I like it. I'll do it. Cams are down. Okay. Honestly, that's so funny. I love it. Okay, Foxy. I am keeping an eye on you because you're not running. Like, he's just silent at this point. Like, sneaking. You have tried everything else. Why not? No, honestly, at this point, next round, I will straight up just leave both doors closed. That's so funny. If I win next round, I will be slightly bitter. Like, just a little bit annoyed. Because I've been trying so hard. Probably almost close to 5 hours at this point with last week. I can't remember if I did it 2 weeks ago. But with last week and this week now, that's got to be close to 5 hours. That's so funny. For a second, I thought my mic was my water bottle and I was about to lift it up. Uh-oh, cams are down. Like, no cams or lights or anything, just close doors. Honestly, I like it. I will do it. I will close the doors as soon as it starts, and I will not touch them. Or, I mean, like, I won't touch the cams or anything. Which is really hard, because I check the cams, I get nervous, and I just have to check the cams. Hi, Bonnie. But I will try my best for this strategy. I think this is day 3 of FNAF. Yeah. Is this day 3 of... Or, like, week 3... Oh, dear. Is this week 3 of night 5? Or just in general? Because I was feeling really good. Like, we were blowing through this game. I had downloaded the second game. I was ready to go. And then we just got stuck. Hide your controller. This one? Oh, yeah. I'll just go, like, stuff it under my bed so I don't try and click any buttons. I didn't take my allergy medicine this morning, and it's getting me a little bit. Cams are down. Yes, night 5. 3 weeks of night 5. Oh my goodness. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. I think we definitely deserve a pizza party, whether we win or not. But I really would love to win. That would be amazing. I'd be so happy. We'll see. Depending on whether or not Freddy wants to leave us alone. And Bonnie. They're teaming at this point. Just to bully us. Okay, I gotta stop checking. Like, I start getting nervous looking at the clock, then I keep checking. We haven't seen Fox yet, and it's making me very nervous. Freddy's away for a second. Well, we sure tried. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can still do my little. Yay! My consolation prize. I can still do my little horn. Doot doot. Well, that's great. Oh gosh. Okay, it's time for the doors. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm gonna open my chips. Hang on. I should have brought like little chopsticks or something so I don't have to reach in there, but that's okay. Push play, close the doors, and set your controller down. Okay. So you can see. Hopefully my room's not too messy. Sorry about that. Okay. Play. You ready? And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna eat my chips. I feel like I'm about to get jump scared so hard. I can see when I chew, I can see my little like mic meter going up. I'm like, oh, hopefully it's not too loud. Honestly, at this point, it's just like we're at a movie theater watching a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I guess this is a good way to calculate like how long the doors last. This could be a really long night. Honestly, like hopefully this doesn't get too boring. If you guys get too bored, let me know. No, it's not loud. Okay, good. Oh, there's knocking. If you guys get bored, let me know and we'll figure something out. I'm joking on a chip. We'll figure something out. But this might be a good well, okay, this isn't the best strategy because we're already at 70% almost and it's only 12 a.m. I bet we're gonna last I'm gonna say like 2:30. No, we'll last longer than if this works, I will be so no, we'll last longer than that. Maybe till 4. Because we've spent no, we won't last that long. We'll do like 2:30. Because it's been like 40% for 1 hour. Man, I had high hopes. When I was doing the math there, I was like, 4 a.m. I had really high hopes for a second there. We're keeping it exciting here. I've never seen anyone just sit. Lily Pie says, oh, yes, I know it was a joke because I really got no idea how long it will last. No, honestly, I'm seriously open to any strategy. If you think if this is funny to attempt, I'm willing to attempt it. I don't care at this point. I just want to beat it. We need more ideas. Drop your ideas if you have any in the chat. Please let me know. I'm going to look it up. No, I don't want to, but I'm going to do it. What's this called? Oh. My mind sometimes. I can't even think of what to type. Somebody's at the door. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was right. 2:30 a.m. We did not last long. Well, we sure tried. Okay. So, good news. The good news is that we're like I'm doing the right thing. I have a great strategy and I'm really doing great. But there are a couple other strategies here. So I'm gonna try this recommended strategy. But before I do it really quick, I'm gonna finish eating this chip and then I'm gonna wash my hands so that we can be nice and clean. So I'll be right back. Okay. No worries. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a lovely night, and I hope that we figure this out. But thank you so much for staying on as long as you have. Bye. Okay, here we go. So the strategy that's recommended is check the show stage only. This one. For Freddy. Lower the camera, check both lights. Repeat 1 and 2. Repeat 1 and check Pirate's Cove for Foxy. This way the player doesn't watch him too much or too little. Repeat all. Now only Bonnie and Chica are threats. So, I can do that. And supposedly, as I was reading it, oops. As I was reading it, I learned that, hi, Carmen. It's okay. You're not late at all because we're still here. I'm still trying to beat night 5. So apparently, if you check the show stage, that's this thing, which is covered, then Freddy will move slower, which is good news. Which means I need to not waste all my power checking the doors every 5 seconds. But I just get nervous. Oops, and I keep leaving the camera on. Or I mean the lights on. So this will be our new strategy. We're going to check Foxy and we're going to check Freddy. But I want to not check them too much. And I've already checked like 6 times. So Carmen, I don't know when you got on, but we just tried a strategy of sitting with the doors closed. And we, like, as soon as it started, oh yeah, Foxy's on the move. As soon as it started, I closed the doors and we just sat here. Oh, there's Bonnie. And we lasted until, like, probably 2:30 in the morning. Which isn't horrible. but it's not very good either. Okay, see, that's kind of a funny strategy because Freddy wasn't even up there. Freddy's already down here at 1 in the morning. I don't like that strategy. Okay, I'll look at more strategies in a second. We have folded. I have folded, I guess I should say. Oh dear. I have folded and I am now looking up some strategies because I want to have earned this pizza party, you know? But I also decided that I've been working hard trying to beat this for like 3 weeks now. So I might just, like, I'm just gonna make the pizza anyway. Yeah, Freddy is up awake. I'm getting so tired. Freddy is awake early tonight. The thing is, every night is different. Yeah, that's true. And so that's a hard thing about strategies is it's like, I'm already at 50%. Okay, fine. That's the hard thing about strategies is it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? Like, you just gotta kind of switch it up every time. I'm glad I got some chips though. That was good. Every week, like, I just think about this game and I get so determined. I'm like, this is the week that I'm going to beat it. And then I get here and I'm like, this is the day that I'm going to beat it. And then 2 hours later, I'm like, I don't think I will ever beat it. I just don't know what to do. Like, we get so close. It's not like it's impossible. We get so close. It's just when Freddy comes and sits at the door all night that it gets so frustrating. Okay, so we are about average right now. Like 37% for 3 a.m. In the 30s is average. But that's not good because that's not enough. And now we're about to lose it all. I forgot to fix my light. Whoops. I didn't even hear him. Oh my goodness. Foxy is like so sneaky today. I don't know what it is. I was doing so well at the beginning and he just got like so quick. So sneaky so fast. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. Let's take a look here. The strategies are all like relatively the same for what I'm seeing. It's like, don't forget about Foxy and Freddy. And I'm like, well, I haven't forgotten them. They get me every night. But I think I'll try one more time. One more time. And then I'm going to go make some pizza for our self-care. I'm glad that we had our conversation about the pizza because that was really keeping me going, honestly. Okay, cams are down. Oops, I scrolled too far. So Freddy's up there just chilling. That's kind of bright now. Ah, sometimes it gets stuck. I try and like flip back and forth too quick and it gets stuck. I was just about to say, so Bonnie and Chica are both out there on the town, roaming around. Not for long. Thank you, Carmen. I don't dare say it, because every time I've said it, I've lost it. Chica's in the dining area. Freddy is on the move. Unfortunately. I don't know where, though. Cams are down again. Ah, Freddy's back there in the dining area. I just need to not go too crazy with the checking. In the middle of the night. This game is very humbling. Like Link's Awakening, like, I kind of, well, I didn't really expect this game to be easy, but I didn't expect it to be, like, super hard, and so now I'm sitting here, and I'm looking at myself in my little camera, and I'm like, everything is fine. Oh, there's Freddy in the bathroom. There's Bonnie at my front door. There's Freddy on the move. Or not. Breathe. Breathe. I say this primarily for my sake. So I have lost eyes on Freddy, which makes me very nervous. Thanks, Carmen. Thank you. I don't dare say a word about it, but I'm cheering with you on the inside. I've also lost eyes on Bonnie, and Foxy is now awake. There we go. It just all falls to pieces so quickly. Especially when I can't hear Foxy. I'm internally screaming right now. Like, legitimately screaming. There's no way to know. Like, we just have to wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the closest I've been. I was literally at like 50% at 3 a.m. and I was like, oh my gosh. Please, please, please. I might cry if I don't get it. Woo! Woohoo! This is the happiest day of my life. Woohoo! My family's asleep. Ah, I got paid. I received my money. I gotta take a picture of this. Woohoo! Sorry if I'm breaking your eardrums. I'm so happy right now. I didn't even need the... Oh, sixth night, get out of here. Woohoo! We just earned our pizza party. I'm so happy right now. Oh, that was awesome, guys. Yeah, thank you for sticking with me. I'm gonna cry of happiness now. I was so worried. I was sitting here and I was like, if this does not go, I was gonna be so upset. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Let's go have a pizza party. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Seriously, this means a lot. Thank you. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to pull up the BRB screen and I'm going to go get ready for our pizza party. I'm so happy. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go and take care of this. Thanks, guys. Okay, honestly, okay, hang on. I'm not done yet. Carmen, it was literally like everyone was here supporting and then you just popped up and you had the absolute faith. Like you knew, you were there. You were like, you got this. Okay, I'm gonna go set up. I'll be right back. And we will see if that is up. Okay, it looks to be up. Yep, there it goes. Okay, it should be up now. So we'll see if that works. Hopefully you're able to join and chat and we'll see if it works. But I'm going to start getting the pizza supplies out. So we just beat night 5 of game 1, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so excited. This has been 3 weeks in the making and now we are going to have a pizza party to celebrate. So let's do it. So I went to Target today and I bought a bunch of different supplies. Yes, Carmen, heck yeah, it was epic. Oh, I left the fridge open. So I went to Target and I bought a bunch of different pizza supplies. And if I can find it, I also bought pineapple because it's controversial and funny. So maybe I'll put pineapple on it, maybe I won't. But let's turn this a little bit so you can see. Oh, I should turn the oven on. And I didn't make a crust, so I was talking on the Discord chat about possibly making a crust, but then I said that was too much work and I didn't want to do it. So I didn't. Because when you see them all like lined up there and they're like, here, buy this crust, I was like, I don't want to make one. Okay, heat to 400. That's our first step. Okay, well, I guess the joke's on me because I don't know where the pineapple went. I guess it's just not meant to be a pineapple pizza. That's okay. So here's what we'll do. We're going to wash our hands. I always say we because I feel like you guys are here with me. I am going to wash my hands. You may also wash your hands if you feel so inclined, but you don't have to. And then we will, oh, yep, there's my mic. I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Then we'll get started. Okay, so I don't know, towels. I had a backup plan and I was actually kind of excited for it. So for my birthday, I got these little conpeto. I'll go grab them. They're so cute. Well, maybe I'll grab them. I got these little like Japanese star candies. They're super cute. So I was just going to open them and show you guys because I haven't opened them yet. I was saving it as my backup plan. But now I can open them. So that's exciting. So here we go. It says peel here. It says peel here, reclosable for freshness. As I'm like ripping into the bag. It comes with 2 crusts, which is why that's beneficial. Look at this. This is so big. Beautiful. Okay. We'll just seal that back up for another pizza day. Can you see it just fine? Let me tilt this down a little bit. Okay. So I have just classic pizza sauce, nothing too crazy. That opened easier than my fruit snacks did. I had such a hard time opening those fruit snacks. So I personally, this is so fun. This is such a great idea. Thank you to whoever suggested this. I think it was Carmen. I think Carmen suggested it. But what I was going to say was I really like a lot of pizza sauce. I just kind of go crazy with it. And I feel like sometimes I'll watch like cooking videos on Instagram and they'll just do like a little tiny bit of sauce. And I'm like, no, you got to go crazy. Gotta add a ton. So everyone, if you feel so inclined, comment your favorite kind of pizza in the chat box because I want to hear everyone's favorite kind. Astra earlier said she likes Italian sausage with pineapple and pepperoni, right? And I have never tried that, so I'm definitely interested in trying that now. I was also thinking as I was preparing for the stream, I was like, maybe I should like set up some music so we can be kind of like grooving while I'm doing self-care and it's not just me sitting here like chatting. But then I was like, well, everyone has like different music opinions, so maybe it would be more appropriate self-care just to sit and y'all can turn on your own music. Lily Pie says barbecue onion. It's barbecue chicken, but without the chicken. You don't like chicken? That's okay. So it's just like barbecue, cheese, onion. Yeah. Excuse me, that sounds pretty good, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of onions, so I don't know. I think I would still do the chicken. Where did that towel go? Oh. It's hiding. I'm not a huge fan of onions, but I think that would be good. Not a huge fan of chicken. Got it. That's okay. Carmen says, I like chicken and ranch personally. On your pizza, like as your toppings? I'm curious about this because I enjoy, oh dear. I enjoy eating ranch on my pizza just like after I've cooked it and I just dip it in the ranch. But I've never heard of someone eating it as like their sauce. Is that your sauce? We have pepperoni, we have mozzarella, chicken, and ranch and bacon pizza. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Does the ranch get weird when it's warm? Like you cook it, that's the sauce, right? Is that weird? Gabe says, chicken and ranch sounds really good. That does sound that does sound really good. Lily Pie agrees. Yeah, no, that does sound quite delicious. I'm trying to think if I've ever had warm ranch. Nah, the ranch is totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it. Maybe that's what I'll do with this other pizza crust another day, like tomorrow for lunch or something. I'll just go, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'll just make like a ranch and chicken pizza and we'll see how it is. Ah, I'm so relieved. I'm so glad that I beat that because I did not know how I was going to carry on for another week. I can only hype myself up and say that I'm going to beat it so many times. What kind of pizza do you like? Also, what kind are you making? So I really like Supreme pizza. I'm not a huge fan of meat lovers, but I really like Supreme with like a bunch of different veggies, but not broccoli and not mushrooms. I don't like those on pizza. Well, I don't like mushrooms at all. But Supreme is really good. With like, well, okay, I don't usually get it with Italian sausage, just like regular sausage and pepperoni and sometimes chicken and then like corn, bell pepper, oh, corn, bell peppers. Um, oh, okay, this pepperoni is not cooperating. Um, just all the good stuff, you know. And then honestly, I don't really know. Let's put this over here. I didn't really know what kind of pizza to make, so I'm kind of just going with like a miniature version of a Supreme. It's gonna have cheese. It's gonna have pepperoni. I'm gonna do bell peppers, and I was maybe gonna do pineapple, and I should have done olives too. I know some people like olives. I just wanted to do like a general pizza that would satisfy everyone, but I didn't do barbecue, so I'm sorry, Lily. You will not be satisfied by this pizza. But I guess it's good that you're not here to eat it. I'll eat it. Okay. So now we will chop up the bell peppers. We have 3 different colors. I'm not going to use all of them because that's way too much. But we can use a little. So like I was saying on the stream, well, one thing I was saying was I lost my allergy. Well, I didn't lose it. I forgot to take my allergy medicine. So I've been like all sniffly during this whole video. But the other thing I was saying was, now I just forgot. I don't remember what it was. I was saying something. Gabe says olives are very good. Lily Pie says it's fine. Yeah, I do like olives. This morning when I went to the store, I decided to like make a reel, an Instagram reel, of what I was buying. And so I started getting stressed because there were so many workers, like everywhere I turned, and I felt so awkward because I was recording. And so I was just trying to hurry and get out of there as fast as I could. But the reel turned out great. Also, in response to the music choice, I find that a lot of streamers typically use lo-fi or even Nintendo, like Mario Animal Crossing, and it works well. Ooh, that's good insight. I'm very scared, well, not like deeply scared, but I'm moderately afraid of copyright. And so I always kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of hesitant. Lily Pie said, "Did you wash your pepper?" Don't you worry. So what I do is I cut out the inside first. I cut out the stem and the inside, and then I wash it all just in one go. That way I don't have to wash the outside and then wash the inside. But that is a good call because it's very important. Very important to wash your veggies and everything. If there's like royalty-free music or like music without copyright, then I would totally like jump on that. I just get nervous because I don't want my videos to get taken down because right next to where I changed like all the info for my stream, there's like a big notification and it says like, beware of copyright. If you get 3 strikes, then you'll lose your account or something. And so I'm always like, uh-oh. So that'd be really sad. This is so exciting. I'm like really excited to go to the next game. Would you guys want to see night 6? I honestly don't know what night 6 is. Like, does it just get to the point where you just try and see how long you can play? I really don't know. So if you guys want to see it, I'll try it sometime. Like maybe next week or maybe not because I want to move on to the next game. I want to see if there's more lore. Do you guys know, is this like a, maybe that's a dumb question. Is this like a pretty lore-oriented game or is it like there's a base level of lore and then it's mostly just like playing? Because like in Don't Starve, oh, I should play Don't Starve together. Ugh, okay, yeah, one of these days. But in Don't Starve Together, it starts out with like some backstory, some lore. You're like, what's going on? But then I don't think the game ever really ends. Like it's just kind of, you're just playing the game forever. Okay, that's probably enough pepper. I only used half of it, but that's enough. You could give it a go, and if it is not, you can move to FNAF 2. Oh, if it is not fun. Yes, I think you're right. I will definitely have to try it. But I'm glad that I do these a week apart, because I'm already, like, just glad that it's done. Okay, we got pepperoni, cheese. I'll add more cheese. Pepper. Let me look again for the pineapple. Let me see if I can find it. Originally, I just stuck like the entire grocery bag in the fridge, and then I was like, maybe that's dumb. I'll just unload it. And so I think I unloaded it and I misplaced where I put it. That or someone stole it because they do not want me to put pineapple on this pizza. Either way, it's okay. I'm also gonna do a little garlic powder and a little oregano. Oh wait. What the? Oregano. I love oregano, honestly. I'll eat it on everything. But I feel like that's also fancy too. Like they're always like, "Do you want any seasonings on your pizza?" And then they're like, ch-ch-ch-ch. So we're just fancy here. Unlike the Five Nights at Freddy's pizzas. They just kind of slop them together. Okay, now we'll do some more cheese for the top. I shouldn't have grabbed it with my left hand because I'm not left-handed. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's hot. My contacts are gonna melt to my eyeballs. Okay, bake 8 to 12 minutes. I can do that. Carmen, Freddie has no class in the pizza making industry. Honestly. Like, I'm kind of curious if the animatronics are the ones doing the cooking. Nope, Gabe says he's too busy attacking the security guards for some reason. Let me tell you all about it. It's so frustrating. But like, I was gonna say, how much like leadership does Freddie have in this franchise? Because obviously it's named after him. Like, does he have any cut or any say in it whatsoever? Or does he just exist to attack people? These are questions I would love answers to. So they've got to have chefs or something. Like, people are paying minimum wage to make these little pizzas. Maybe he's unpaid, hence the evilness. Rights for animatronics, I will fight for them. They need to be paid for all of their hard labor. Imagine, what is it, 30 years of singing the same song? He needs to be paid for all his hard work. I wonder though if he actually has to sing it or if he just has a internal button that he presses and then it plays and so he's just tired of hearing it. I'd be curious to understand how he actually works. Gabe, so it's a revenge story. Absolutely. Five Nights at Freddy's Revenge. For a second I was like, where did my pizza go? Freddy, the man-eating teddy bear animatronic, is just a misunderstood villain. Honestly, I would read that. If that was a book, I would honestly read that. But maybe that is. Like, we haven't played the other games yet. I don't know the lore. Maybe that's what this really is all about. There's something that we don't know. Some reason why Freddy does the things that he does. Because that's what Spider Monkey, I think, was saying on the stream. They were like, whoa. I am so tired, I can't even remember. They were saying that Freddy and the other animatronics come to life because of children's souls or something. I don't know exactly. And so I'm like, like there's got to be something there, some reason that they're able to consume or take the children's souls, and also some reason why. That's just strange. I forgot to set a timer. So we're gonna play it by eye and by nose. Okay, so if you guys could watch me play any game, what would you choose? Because we have Stray on the list. We've been talking about doing Don't Starve. But aside from those, like if you could do any game, or watch me play any game, what would you pick? Gabe says a good FNAF game for lore is FNAF Security Breach. It's not the same style as the other games, but it could be a lot of fun to stream. You were catching the same wave, right as I was saying it. You were catching it. So the game collection that here's my bracelet. The collection that I have has up to sister location, but it doesn't have security breach. So I'm gonna have to go look into getting that one once we've got through these. If you guys want to watch the rest of these, I'm interested in the lore. I would be interested in seeing it, and I'd be interested in if the mechanics are different. If they're all the exact same as the first one, I wouldn't. I'd be like, meh. Like it was fun, but I'm interested in something more engaging. But I feel like if they're at what is this now? The 6th game, then that's got to be like they've really, I'm sure, got to have something about them that draws people back and makes them want to keep playing. And maybe it is just the lore, like maybe they just have a really great story. But we'll see. Gotta get my plate ready. Oh my goodness, it's very late here. But we're gonna get pizza. I'm so excited. Let's see. Yeah, I imagine that playing 30 nights of FNAF gets repetitive, honestly. And especially when you have to repeat it because you keep losing over and over. That is so many nights. Over and over and over and over. So maybe, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll do like a different spooky game and we'll just switch it up and then we can go back to FNAF. It's really up to you guys. Like, what do you guys want to see? Maybe I'll put a poll in the Discord right now. Well, maybe not right now because I want to think about what I want to say. Oh, that's funny. It announced that I'm doing this stream and the photo is just me like, whoa. But I need to not like make that face again because then it's going to keep catching that face. That's my bad, but it's okay. Oh, and it looks like Colmniconius joined the server. Fun. Okay, well, if anyone else wants to join, you can, I don't know, I've said this, but you can leave your insight on what you want to see for self-care and whatnot. Oh my gosh, that's what I was going to get. I was going to get the completo. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have the completo. So I'm so excited about this. I'm sorry about the ASMR in your ears. So I was talking on the Discord server about this. So konpeito is a little Japanese sugar candy, and it's so cute. I actually need to like not be funny here now and actually put my hand here so you can see. Out of breath from those stairs. But basically, it's like a little sugar candy, and they kind of look like stars. And they come in like a bunch of different colors, like green and yellow, blue and green. We have orange and pink and yellow. Just, gee, I'm out of breath. They just come in like a bunch of different colors, and they're just super cute little sugar candies. And I haven't tried them yet, but I heard of them because of the Ghibli movie Spirited Away. It's the little, just like little candy that I can't remember her name. I think it starts with an L. One of the characters feeds to little soot sprites, and they're so cute, and they just eat these little like sugar candies. It's based off of these because it's Japanese. And then in the game Super Mario Sunshine, which I love, you also feed these. They're called Starbits in that game, and you feed them to the Lumas. And so it's super fun and super cute. And I just wanted to try them because they seem so cute. So I will open it and I will show you and try them. And we'll see if they're any good. Look, the packaging's so cute. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's pretty bright. Oh. I imagine that they kind of just taste like nerds. Okay, I put it on a plate so you could see it better, but I don't know if you can. But I'll try it. They do not taste like nerds. They taste like rock candy, but better. Because they're really light, and so it's not like, it's not a super intense. Oh, and they're kind of tart too. It's not like a super intense rock candy. I think that just beeps. I don't know why. It's not a super like heavy rock candy flavor, because if you've ever had rock candy, I feel like that's just so overwhelmingly sweet. But these are like very light, very sweet and tart. I wonder if the other ones have different flavors. Lily Pie says Chihiro. I don't know how to spell it, so I did. That's okay. Yeah. Chihiro. I think that's a little girl, right? I guess she feeds it to them too. Oh yeah, they have different flavors. I just ate a blue one. Very interesting. That one didn't taste like anything. The white one just tasted like sugar. I think my favorite flavor is probably the pink. But Chihiro is the little girl. I always call her, I think her name is Sen, right? Her given name that they give her. So I always call her Sen. It's a different girl. I feel like her, okay, I'll just look it up. I'm pretty sure her name starts with an L. Lynn? Is it Lynn? We'll find out. It is Lynn. Woohoo! Yeah, her name is Lynn. So Lynn comes with like this big basket and is like, and then she feeds him to the soot sprites. Let's check on this pizza because I can tell my brain is getting very tired. Honestly, I think it looks about ready. Yeah, it had a protective case on it, but it fell off. That's cool. Okay, here we go. I don't have any oven mitts, so I will just make do. Oh yeah, this is done. Oh, and it's hot. Oh wow, this was a great idea. Okay, here we go. This is quite literally a midnight snack, and I'm living for it, honestly. And I think it looks much better than the Freddy pizzas. No offense to Freddy, but I would never want to go to his pizzeria ever. Never ever. Yeah, seriously. My face, I was like, yes, it looks amazing. It does. I'll show you another picture. Or not a picture, I'll bring a piece over so you can see it. Oh, it's kind of stuck. Uh-oh. I'm so excited. Look at this. I don't want it to slide off and fall on my laptop. I'd be so sad. It looks so good. Okay, well, thank you so much. And my completo, I'm so excited. What a great day. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you so much for staying on, sticking through it with me. Next week, I'll be back. We'll do the second Five Nights at Freddy's game, starting back over at night 1. And we'll look into doing the 6th night of game 1. We'll see how I feel next week. But thank you so much for watching. Bye!